I love reading books. There's no life in me without books. It is just also the reading bit, right?
Yes, I
Do you read books?
of course. I I love books. I'm like I don't know what to say.
You don't know
How
what
to
say.
describe how I like books?
What kind of books do you read?
I like every types of books.
I usually
I'm not
read.
a fan of reference, but I like every
I
types of books.
usually read fiction, fantasy, action, adventure. I read everything. In short, I read everything. So now we have someone with us to give a book review. Hello,
Hello,
what's your name?
my name is Dhyan Krishna.
So you like reading books?
Yes, of course.
What kind of books do you like to read?
Like I like adventure, action, like any type of books I read.
What's your favorite book?
My favorite book now is the latest book I have read, The Golden Years.
Golden Years. What's the book about?
The book is about, it's written by Ruskin. It's a memoir. The book is about how you can enjoy your 70s and 60s. Like when I was young, I was scared that if I become old, I will not able to do anything. But after I read this book, I was proved wrong. That being old is not really that much bad. Like after reading this book, I became a huge fan of Ruskin Bond. It's a very good book. I highly recommend to all of you guys, not only to the students but to the teachers too.
Because the teachers will reach the 70s and 60s
Yeah,
first,
yeah,
right?
but it's still also you can if you are also young, you can also read it.
You start reading 70s and 60s book when you're barely 10.
No, he also says that if you are young, there's no problem. You just can understand like being old is not that too much bad.
Yeah, like most of the kids I know, they're scared. Like,
Yeah.
what will happen if I'm old? I'll get wrinkled skin. I will not able to be run. I'll not be able to jump. A lot of,
Things are there.
yes, concerns. A lot of concerns like that, right?
Yeah.
So, which book are you going to be reviewing us for today?
The Golden Years.
Oh, okay.
So this book is written by Ruskin Bond. It's a memoir. This book is written by Ruskin Bond to tell us that being old is not that too much bad. We can enjoy our 70s and 60s, even though if you are not that much healthy, you can do what you can. He says that the secret to happiness is to look at everything as though you are looking at it for the last time. I really like this book and I highly recommend to all of you, to the young people too. Like as I read this, as I am only 11, but still I like this book. I became a huge fan of Ruskin Bond just by reading this only book.
Okay.
So thank you.
Thank,
Namaste.
thank you for that. That was nice.
I didn't think that he was going to say the same book.
Yeah, most of the people who come here to do book reviews, they do some fantasy book. Like me too, okay? I've come here for a lot of book reviews. I've done a lot of book reviews in the radio. And I've mostly chosen fiction, fantasy. What he chose is the realistic book. Like the future of ourselves. We will become old, right?
Yes, it's true. But what I meant was, I thought he was going to tell another book. Like he told that his favorite book was The Golden Years,
Yeah.
and then he's telling the
Yeah, because
book
that
review
is
about the
he
Golden
did
Years.
the book review of that.